Alright, welcome back everybody. We're looking at Goat Hunter the game. This is the second video on this. I'm doing a little bit different this time. The last time I had it in a little box and I had it zoomed in. It was cutting off some letters, but I did it so we can read some of the finer print. But I'm going to try it this way so it'll show up a little bit better. Like I said, this is my second video, so if you want to see some previous pictures and some stuff that's been done to improve the game before it's released, going back into my videos and you'll see it there. It's not that far back. I do have some Farming Simulator videos coming up, but this I'm going to upload first. Now, don't judge this game by these graphics. This is the first video you're seeing. This is a pre-demo look. This is just their graphics of what it actually looks like. And I am going to be doing this in a picture viewer inside of my video editing software. They are using the Unreal Engine to build this game. 5 people, and they just hired one more person. He goes by Schubeck. His name is Alex. He streams another Go Getting game about like this and some other games and stuff. He's German descent with a little bit of English speaking in it. And so now they're up to 6. He's a really good streamer, and congrats to him for getting a job with them. But I am an official streaming partner, which means I'm going to get to look at it a little bit sooner than most. So be sure to come to my channel, check out the game. Right there it is. There's my address. So come on by. You can see Farming Simulator, old style farming videos. I even throw in a little 1920s to 1970s music. Hank before he was Hank. And some rock, some Fallout radio. So got some really cool music to go along the stream. We've been hanging out and just having fun. I spent 3 days mowing a field and didn't get paid a thing. Job failed. But it was a lot of fun. Hang out with friends and stuff. So we have a lot of friends. Map reviews for Farming Simulator. SnowRunner's coming to the channel. And I plan on streaming some map reviews and stuff for SnowRunner and doing some gameplay with it. And of course we got Goat Hunter coming to the channel as well. So a lot going on. So pop the follow button and you'll know exactly what I'm doing, so you know whether or not you want to come by and see. Because we do a lot of different games. Even Fortnite and you name it. I got 6 kids. We do a lot of games and 6 grandkids. So we do a lot of different kinds of games. Here is their social media. I will be posting it in the description, so you don't have to worry about trying to click on any of this stuff. It's not clickable. A lot of the images that I got for this video come from Twitch. So you get a lot of your questions answered if you go to Goat Hunter MP Twitch. There is a new release date for the game. The demo streaming partner, which is me. So please come by and drop me your views, ask some questions. Let's explore the game together. You can find out if you even want the game or not. But it is a very high level of detailed game. And they're doing it at such a low price, it's not even funny. It's going to be a lot of gameplay for next to nothing. We're talking about 30 plus people on if you got a gaming server, multiplayer from your computer is supposed to be. I mean, you're going to be able to do a little bit of everything. You got some survival, but it's not really has to be in it. So it's got like an easy, normal, and a hard mode for solo play. But the multiplayer aspect is what they're really trying to push, because this is the first gold hunting style game and it's multiplayer. But to me, it is the only kind of Gold Rush or whatever similar type game, period, because the graphics level is far exceeding what we're seeing in Mud Runner and possibly SnowRunner, and maybe since their graphics has improved, but Farming Simulator and stuff like that. Stream partner, April 17th. Come to my Twitch. I plan on streaming it unless something happens that day or soon after. And then your first supporters and second supporters, if they'll get it about a week after. And then about a week or so after that, about 2 or 3 weeks, you can look at it yourself, possibly on Steam. Just download the demo. So, a lot of this comes from Jeff. That's who we get our questions and answers from. Here's one of your shots from their 24-hour stream. The snow and stuff, some more of the snow scenery and stuff. Add to it, like I said, it does have season, it has weather, and it has animals, it has everything. This is some shots from inside the dredge. That was in their 24-hour stream. He was working on it. So your colors is off because he's inside of it working, and I'm zoomed in on it, getting a lot of that. But you can see the trauma in there, the bucket line, all the little bolts holding down the iron posts and everything. There's a lot of detail in everything that they do. You're going to actually see some of this stuff in their actual color as we go through and look at some of the pictures. But anytime that they're editing it, the colors and stuff will look off. You can see the little hookups that you would put on a dredge to kind of anchor it from shore and stuff. Your little bucket line, you got extra buckets over here. The dredge is not supposed to be purchased in a store. It's supposed to be salvaged from what I understand. And of course, if you're watching one of the Gold Hunter shows, especially some in particular, you will see them actually operating these great big controls and stuff. So it's very detailed to what we have seen already on TV. I like it. Like I said, these colors and everything will be different. You're going to see some of those really soon. This is also from the 24-hour stream. At this point in time, they hadn't got the girl sitting down yet. But you're going to get a snowmobile, quad in it. This right here, if you ever notice, like in Mud Runner or Farm Simulator, if you get to where stuff starts to bang off each other and, you're going to end up across the map or something like that. And that's what happened. This right here was like 3 vehicles. It started out as it anyway. And it jumped up there and it just came down this pile of mess. And I was like, I want to get a screenshot of that. So I'm putting it out there. This is one of your smaller excavators. I didn't get to get a shot on the inside, and I wished I could have. Like I said, he is in editor mode. As you can see by this right here, your map modders and stuff will know it from that. This is actual gameplay of him testing it. This was close to the end of the 24-hour stream where he actually got to sit down. But he was moving pretty fast, so it made it a little bit blurry on the pictures and stuff. This next one was him just starting to take off in the snowmobile. Of course, the snow mask is gone, but you can see the color and the details and everything to this and how she's sitting properly on it. So I'm really excited about all this so far. Our vehicles and Farming Simulator, I've said in the press video, we can only get one in there, and lots of times the interior really isn't much to brag about, but some interiors possibly is, of some of these tractors and stuff. You take like Mud Runner and you got like a little bitty tiny box. I hope Snow Runner, that's fixed. But you can see the level of details, even with it a little bit blurry, of the seat belts and the door panels and the dashboard and all that. And you can set a person here, there, and throw them in the back. Yes. Love it. Now this is just a picture of the ground. It's not on a load screen. This is the actual ground. And they applied this to this. And so that raised the question for me, where all can you put your logos and stuff? So I know a lot of people in a lot of modding groups, they like to come up with their own custom stuff, their own, and the group that I'm working with and fixing to possibly play this game with, they've already got their custom graphics already. But supposedly you're supposed to be able to place them about anywhere on your trommels or signs or possibly even your vehicles. So you're going to be able to do a lot with your graphics and stuff. Here's from today's stream. And by today's stream, I mean February the 28th, 2020. This is what the new textures and all that of how the gold is actually going to look. And they call this LED, but you can tell it's not LED. It's more like a halogen style floodlight, but didn't know really the English to get it over to it. But if you notice, there's a little bit of knob right here. A lot of these lights and stuff, if they got knobs on or something, you can interact, which means this can be tilted and not only just set on the ground or put on top of a truck or something to be able to spotlight so you can see in the dark and stuff, but you can tilt it as well. And the next one, as you can see right here, it's a double one. It's on a stand. Of course, you got little pins, I'm sure, to mess with here. You raise this or undo this, you can raise this up and down. And I got some zoomed in shots of what that actually looks like on the side. As you can see, it's knob right here. So on a upgraded light like this, to be able to work with your crew or with yourself, you're going to be able to raise it, lower it, tilt it, and possibly individually. So this would control this row, and then you would have possibly another one for the next row. So you're talking about lighting up a massive area with this setup right here. This was a pump they got coming out that they just released. I have showed some pumps and some stuff like that in the previous video. But I mean, look at the springs to absorb the shock and the detail and everything on this. Even off capturing something off a video where they're moving and stuff, you can see all your hoses and level of detail. And of course, this stuff you actually pull. You interact with it. You will pull the rope to crank it. And the way I understood it, all this stuff, like I said, has to be maintained. So you have to buy parts and stuff like that. And they are still working with like the shades and the colors and stuff. So they're still adding stuff to this. But again, that is the level of detail where we're at. This is another generator. Remember the last generator in the first video, you can actually flip the switches. They light up and everything else. Usually anything that is on here you can do. So if you're hooking up lines and stuff, more likely you will flip that up or you will flip that up. You will pull the cord and all that. These boxes are usually interactive, so you can get inside to flip switches on them as well, which means you can open up the top to fill it up with gas. This right here is another excavator they're releasing. I asked him to zoom in on the controls so we can see it a little bit better, but it's got the little push bar, it's got the tracks, it's got all the little things that we love. And somebody made a comment about how it's a little small. Well, it's not small if you're using a shovel to dig with. But here's your controls. Of course, you got your dual controls and stuff. Place for your feet. Your extra switches over here to raise up and down. So picture your experience inside this thing in first person. It's going to be so lifelike and so realistic, it's not even funny. And remember, this game does not cost that much yet. It is still really low. And they still had second supporter available. And of course, like I said, somebody may mention that it looks really small. So he said it's not like it's an issue. So he made another one and blew it up. So depending on how tall the person is, they will size this up to where it is comfortably what should be for one person. So where are we at now? Oh, yeah. Huck, give me a shout out. I'm only posting this on my profile, which means my friends, my family, and stuff like that is seeing it. So of my friends and stuff that actually has Facebook groups or is in Facebook group, please share my videos because I'm not spamming these groups. Make sure you got permission. But like Huck gave me a shout out in their chat, and there's Jeff again. And it's that kind of stuff that gets it known. It lets them know that, you know, that I'm working hard trying to get information out about their game to help make sales. I'm not getting paid nothing. They just give a small-time YouTube, small-time Twitch creator a chance. So, you know, and with that, when somebody does something like that for my family, I do something nice for them. And that's what I'm doing now, is by doing these early release stuff. I had another low screen to come up that come in. So anyway, if you go to their facts of their actual website and go right here and scroll all the way down to the bottom, as of 2/14/2020, this is where their price was at. Almost €20, around $23 US. That's it for this level of game that we would normally pay around $60 for, not counting DLCs and stuff like that. So for what you get for no more than you pay, it's a lot of simulator play for that amount. It's really cheap. It's good for the family. You know, it's an amazing price for a game. So that's why I'm trying so hard. They're willing to give somebody like me a chance. And look at the price. And look at what all you can do with your vehicles and stuff that we can't do in the games we love now. And in saying that, I'm not going to end my SnowRunner play. Like I said, I just bought it. So I'm going to continue my Mud Runner Spin Tire series and all that. And we also got this game, which was dirt cheap. And I'm looking at some other games to add to my channel, along with Fortnite and everything else that we do. But this right here definitely puts it in my library. It has to if you're into anything more than one simulator game. So, yep. So y'all head on over to my Twitch. If you want to, click on one of these videos. You can kind of get an idea of some of the stuff that we do. And yeah, please share. Please share my video and give me a shout out and come to Twitch and say hi and get involved, and let's get ready for this game and get excited about it. I want to see some hype over it. There's some good company and it's good people, and they're really trying to help us. So with that, take care and have fun, everybody.